Would you say that your mindset has changed since you joined Keller Williams? And the reason why I asked that question is because, I mean, I know when we first met, you're a brilliant estate agent. You've been in the business for well over 30 years. There's no question you know your stuff, and there's no question that you're a genuinely nice person that really wants to help. But obviously, on the high street or in corporate or whatever, whichever brand or sector you work in, it is very transactional, and there's KPIs and targets you've got to hit, etc. So even if you are the nicest person in the world that genuinely wants to help people, in my view anyway, the model doesn't really allow for you to do what you're doing now. So would you say sort of your mindset's changed a little bit since joining, or have you always been the same? You're just now free to work the way you want to work?
I'd like to say that I've always genuinely been interested in the client, but you also look at what you're getting paid and there's targeted. So, I will only take on a certain amount of property at one time because I don't want to be rushing around. I will only launch one property a week. Yeah. If there is a second property to launch, then I will ask somebody for help. So I can what I'm trying to do is I can really concentrate on that property. So it gets launched. The inquiries come in. I can speak to people. I've got time to really, have a conversation. I think that when registering a client, these 5-minute conversations that maybe, these very, very busy high street agents haven't got time. I'd like to spend 15, 20 minutes talking to people, getting to know what they're about, a little bit about their family, their background, and so on and so forth. Because I think that's important going forward, because then you get a real sort of feel about it.
Oh, definitely, because it's not, these are people's lives. When people make a decision to move home, it's a huge decision, and they need to know that somebody's going to be there to support them in that journey and understands the importance of that, whether it's the importance of the timeline to get there, or why it's so important, this move to a different area, whatever it may be. To make it so much less stressful, they need to know somebody's going to be there that understands and cares about where it is they're headed to. And obviously, this is the sort of model that enables that.